Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share two figures from the Bounty collection, which is at Target and maybe at other retailers as well. I'm not sure. I was actually given these two figures as a gift. My mom got them for me and I wasn't expecting them, so I couldn't be more pleased. But I got this little sad guy that was calling to me to take him out of the box. He's adorable. And then I've got this other happier version of the child where he's got his piece of the Razor crest in his hand and he is just having a great day. I kept one in the box because I definitely want to walk through the packaging with you guys. It's very cute. If you're the type of collector that likes to keep your figures inside the packaging, it would be a great option. And then I took one out because his face was just calling to me. I just couldn't keep him in the packaging. But I'm also glad that I did try that because the packaging, if you take him out, it will destroy the packaging a little bit. So basically, the plastic that they use here, which is very nice, it's a hard plastic and it definitely protects him if you're having him on display. It might not protect him depending on what he goes through with shipping, but I think once you have him at home, this is going to be a good protection for your figure. That plastic, actually, when you take him out of the box, it rips the background color, which is like an orange that matches the orange on the outside of this. And so you might be able to put him back in the packaging and no one would notice that. But I know that some hardcore collectors are not going to want any damage to their packaging, and I don't see a way to take him out without causing that damage. So just a good, thing to know prior to potentially taking him out to look at him for 5 seconds and then putting him back in and realizing the packaging is damaged. But that said, the packaging is really beautiful. He comes in his little carrier, like the show. It's got that nice detail. On both sides, they're showing 3 different figures that are in the collection. So there's 6 figures total. I don't know if they're going to add more figures in the future. I hope that they do, maybe after the next season. But if they do or not, I think the figures that they've chosen for this collection are great. So I'll just kind of talk you through those figures since it's a little hard to see as I'm holding it up to the camera. But there's one where Baby Yoda is holding his arm out, stretched, and using the Force. I think that's a really cool one because if you're putting him on display, you could create some cute setups where he's using the Force on your other figures, whether they're related to Star Wars or not. So I really like that one for that reason. If you're gonna display him in a fun, cool way, I think that just would be a great one to go with. Then there's another version where he's holding a bowl and he's sipping out of it. That's super cute too. The third one that they display on the box is the sad-faced one that I have. He's just too cute. You just want to give him a hug or help him out in some way. Adorable. And then the fourth one, he is eating a frog. He's got the frog legs are like outstretched coming out of his mouth and he's just enjoying his meal with his eyes closed. Very, very cute. Then the fifth one is he's swaddled in a blanket. He has one ear peeking out and an eye peeking out. It's super, super cute. And he's kind of got his arms up on the swaddle. And then the last one is the second one that I have, with him holding that piece of the Razor crest. So my immediate thought with these two was that this is the before when he's enjoying himself with the little ball in his hand, and then this is the after when it gets taken away. But they're yours to create whatever storyline you want to think of. That's just kind of what came to mind for me, but definitely I'm all for storylines, so you create your own story. It's up to you. But I thought that was super, super cute that they kind of could go together and tell a story. The other thing to point out here is that these Baby Yodas are for 4 and up. So it could potentially be, they are smaller figures. He's got a little ball in his hand that maybe potentially could get ripped off, or like you wouldn't want a child eating that. So who knows, but if you're looking for a gift for a young child, a toddler, or baby, this wouldn't be the choice, but I think he'd be great for anyone 4 and up. So I will enjoy putting him on display on my shelf or my desk, and so I think he's a great item for a collector or a kid. So the other thing I wanted to do was a quick size comparison. So I'm going to put the dimensions and his weight in the description below. But if you just wanted a quick idea of about his sizing, so I have the pop figure version. It's the bobblehead of the child, and just putting him side by side with that, he's about half the height. So he's going to be fairly smaller than your pop figures, but definitely he still stands out on any shelf that you would put him on. One thing I would just call out as well, just like the pop figures, he doesn't have as many details as some of your, larger figures, but he, for instance, like he doesn't have hair detail on the top of his head, or maybe quite as many wrinkles. But I think for a cartoon version, he couldn't be cuter. And so if you're looking for accuracy, he's not necessarily going to be the perfect Baby Yoda in that way. But if you can appreciate him for the cartoon character that he is, you're going to love him. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. I'll give you one last look at the packaging on this other version of Baby Yoda that I got. Here's a quick look at the logo. But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please like, and if you'd like to see more videos on Baby Yoda and other cool topics, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.